Alright, back to another video for you today. I got a couple of them today. Number one video is, why do I have these in my collection too? Now, the first one is Creature from the Black Lake, made in 1976, starring Jack Elam, he's passed away, Dub Taylor, Dennis Fimple, John David Carson, all have passed away. Basically, Jim McCullough made this movie, kind of like to go into the Bigfoot craze that was back in the 70s, and there was a craze for it in the 60s and 80s as well. But basically, the storyline is about these two guys, John David Carson and Dennis Fimple, who play two students tracking the Louisiana backwoods in search of a mysterious, legendary creature. Ignore warnings by the local sheriff. They team up with Dub Taylor and his grandson, whose parents were killed in an auto wreck after witnessing beasts. Suddenly, one of the students disappears and deadly confrontation ensues. That's what it says on the back of the DVD. I particularly like this movie. The reason I got this in my collection is because I like 70s movie grindhouse kind of films, and this is not the best movie in the world, but you know, it is for what it is. The acting is okay, the directing is okay. It does have a part by Morgan Fairchild's sister has a part in this movie. Sad to know that a lot of people who've made this movie and played in it have passed away. Also, the guy who did the music, Jamie Mendoza Nava, has passed away. The director, Joy Hook Senior or Junior, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I have this in my collection because I enjoy the movie, as well as I like some of the actors in it. Dennis Pimple, the late Dennis Pimple, he did really good in that movie. So yeah, I mean, basically, I mean, if you haven't seen this, I mean, I would recommend it. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but yeah, that's Creature from Black Lake. Now the other two is a two-pack here. It's a Scream Theater double feature with Terror 10 Killer and The Last Slumber Party. Terror 10 Killer, it says, getting away for the weekend, just try to get away. Just try. That's the tagline for the movie. Just when you thought it was safe to go on vacation, you're dead. That stars Mike Wallace, Stacey Logan, Dean Lewis, Michelle Merchant, Dale Buckmaster, and directed by Ken Meyer. Now, this was released by the company by Bill F. Blair, I believe was his name. He produced this, Last Slumber Party, and Forever Evil. This is Volume 1 of Scream Theater. And the first movie, Terror 10 Killer, like I was talking about first, it's about these two girls that go on vacation to get away from one of the girls' abusive boyfriend, and slowly things start to happen where people get killed. And there's this guy named Preacher who walks around that's kind of like a suspect in this movie. It's not for everybody's taste, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, the DVD, the audio is not the greatest because sometimes you have to turn the volume up really loud in order to hear it. And so basically, that's about it for that one. Now, when we go to The Last Slumber Party, it says where the girls are dying for a good time. It pretty much says basically the movie stars Jan Jansen, Nancy Meyer, Joanne Whiteley, Paul Ahmed, and written and directed by Steven Tyler. No, that's not Steven Tyler, the lead singer for Aerosmith. Gets a lot of notoriety from this movie because of the directing, the acting, the special effects, the editing, everything. It's not the best movie in the world. It's not. It could very well be one of the worst horror films from the 80s. The reason I have it in my collection is because I like to collect DVDs, I like to collect movies, I like horror films in general, and for anybody who hasn't seen it, I mean, it's it's not, like I said, it's not for everybody's taste. So if you enjoy low budget filmmaking and stuff like that, check it out. I mean, I'm just giving a recommendation here, but you know, yeah, that's 3 movies why I have these in my collection. Pretty much, if I had to choose between the 3 movies that I would want to watch more than once, which I have watched these more than once, but I would continually watch and actually give a recommendation for that, would probably be Creature from Black Lake. I would recommend that a lot more than the other 2, especially for some of the production value for Creature from Black Lake compared to the other 2. Now, I'm not saying that people who like horror films shouldn't go out and see these movies, but I'm saying that don't expect much from them. So yeah, that's going to conclude part 2 of my why do I have these on the collection. I will do more of these. I just have to figure out which ones I want to do. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.